Because that's the mouse kebab, obviously. I want some rat burgers. So yeah, all right. Some kind of plate. And I'm like, do I have something that's round and big sized? No. Then we either have to make something or we will make some other sort of arrangement for serving food, like a big serving tray or two. Sounds good. A bit big for a serving tray for this table, but we can always adjust our size a bit. God, it feels so weird not to have the headset on now. And this does not look like a serving tray to me. So we're gonna make some wood texture. I'm gonna twist this around a bit. See if we can't get the camera mount. This is what happens when you improvise, you're moving around. Yeah, I got some cabling going on here, but not so much camera. So we're gonna take one of these steel brushes, and we're just gonna drag it along the foam like this, and this will give us a very, very nice and very hard to see but very realistic wood grain texture. Especially when we get some paint on there, we get some depth and light and shadows. So we can get those in place. Actually, we can just put them on, which I'm going to have to basically do flat, so you're not going to see much of that in detail, but I'll show you as soon as it's in place. And we're going to use super glue because we want this to go fast. Actually, I can probably hold this up and do this. Because this will be the one where this is going to be where we serve. At least one of them is going to be for worms, 2 piles of worms like that. Oh. But yeah, so let's glue the worms on while we're at it. It's super glue, so it should be dry by now. Anyway, hold everything in place. You know, live worms, a bit of a Klingon homage. Some gach, maybe. Let's see how you can see it's too shady. It's too shady. You can see the coals on the barbecue. The barbecue doesn't have like anything on top of it though, so anything we'll place there will be placed in the coals. But you know, that's how it is when you're living the rough life in the underhive. And I want to put the sign here because it kind of looks like an old. It looks a little bit like an old. Not plywood, but like a masonite thing, and then we'll just bend it like it's sagging a bit. It's still white on the background, but that shouldn't be a problem because that shouldn't be so visible. The back side, we shouldn't be able to like look in from the sides because it's deep in here. We will just, yeah. They don't have anything to attach the sign with. Who needs attaching of the sign? What do you think this is? Lower class? Lower class? We wish we were lower class. This is the underhive. Attaching signs properly. Spoiled brats, that's what you all are. If you think that's something that you can just do. And then we can paint in some shading around the top edges here later once the glue has had time to set properly. We need to fix up some mouse burgers, and we obviously have the shrooms for the shroom salad already in, so we don't really need to make any shroomies thing over here. We need to get some brown paint. We need to get some paint on. I want a plate for that. I want a plate for that, so I can put my paint on. I keep talking like I have the microphone on in my face all the time now because I'm so used to that. I'm extremely happy with the mouse kebab actually for some reason. It's just like, because kebab meat like that is usually just made of pressed together pieces of meat. It's not a big solid lump, right? And it's basically what they have done probably. They've just taken a bunch of mice and, you know, cut off the meat of the mice and just put them in something. What was for lunch today? Lunch special, you mean? Like the restaurant's lunch special? They have rat burgers, mice kebab, shroom salad, fresh and old worms. Lunch is the same as it always is. Different types of lunch. Different. Yeah, you're definitely a lower classer thinking there could be changes in lunches and stuff. Amazing. The nerve of you people. This is the underhive. We climb up to get to the bad places, okay? Changing lunches. What do you think? We have livestock down here? You believe in the myth that there are cows and stuff that you can, or like processed meat and you probably believe in clean water as well. Oh my god. Oh, I heard they have clean water 50 levels up in the city. Like there's such a thing as clean water. You're lucky if your water is squig free around here, mister. Yeah, I'm guessing you are going into the wee hours. But you don't have to worry, you're not going to miss super much because I'm going to do the final detailing on this and then I am going to call it a day as well. So today is a good day to turn in early because you're not going to miss super much. Well, besides my rambling of things, I guess, but we are literally doing, there's not going to be any big changes around here now in this build for sure. Bit more mud on the bottom here maybe. But yeah, 1998. I'm actually gonna totally agree with that. I'm super happy how this is coming out. I would like to make like a mouse burger, but in Warhammer size, the burgers will be so small. Or maybe we'll just make a big mouse one, big burger, like they are like 400 grams mouse burgers, and rat burgers. I don't know. We could just, oh yeah, we could just cut some ish slices like this, which you can't see because there's a face cam in the way. I'm having a round bit of styrofoam and I'm basically slicing it like bread. So we're ending up with some really big juicy patties of for the rat burgers. Good night, sausage. Pleasure as always indeed. Oh, leftovers. Pigeon wings. God, people believe in birds as well. I wonder if they have birds. I wonder if they know what birds are in the bottom, because this is like people live down here for generations. I'm pretty sure some of them believe that sunshine is a myth. It's like sunshine. You and your fancy sci-fi stories about big balls of fire, open sky. What is sky? What are you talking about? So they're quite not. I mean, if those are like steak sized, maybe we should have had rat steaks instead of rat burgers. Because compared to his hand, it's like 2 hands wide. It's like that. That's the patty we're talking about. So we're not using those. Do we have any rods, or is everything just pipes over here? Yeah. Of course. Of course. We're going back to our good friend Sprue. Sprue McSprueson is our savior. These round things that we used for joints in the Deff grid are, even though they're still big, they're kind of patty sized. Oh, that didn't turn out well. Okay, we're gonna have to cut them with a knife then. But yeah, we have all the rat patties we need right in front of us. Dodo pigeons, yeah. No, but I'm guessing they have like some kind of a birds and like bat-like creatures. I'm not also sure what kind of a like animals exist on the planet where Necromunda is situated. So there's that. But yeah. But I mean, these people living down here where this takes place are far, far away from civilization forever. Those were annoying to cut out. I'm hoping to find something that is a good round size for a hamburger. Toothpicks are too small. I'm just like mentally going through my head. But yeah, people living down here are so far away from civilization, so we can just imagine all the myths and things that goes on in their head. Maybe I would like. I could use green stuff. The problem is it takes forever to cure. And I kind of want to get this painted and done before I go home, and I don't want to stay 3 hours longer than I have to just because I'm waiting for some green stuff to dry. That's not the plan. The plan is to solve this now. There is a deadline. Yesterday I made some cables. Would you not know? A hamburger's Warhammer sized cylinder came out of that. So that's about that big on a hand. So that's a, because we're just gonna have the burgers. We're not gonna have any bread on this serving tray. I think we're just gonna have the flat sort of patties of. Okay, that just went swooshing away. It's okay, I have more. There is more where that came from. Because then we can just put them like on there, like a bunch of them. And now that I'm thinking about it, it would be really nice to have them finished with bread, I guess. Just trying to hold on to super small bits and slice them without slicing up your fingers. I'd rather have it flying around than accidentally cut myself, so though that is getting a bit annoying. There we are. Because that should work. That should work as a, yeah, that's a sizable bat. I mean, these worms are huge. I guess if we cut them up and we glue them together like backwards and things, there will give you a little gap. Create a hamburger size thingy. Maybe. I don't think so. So I'm just gonna cut off a bunch of these in different, a little bit different thicknesses. And we shall see if we can't fill that tray. Oh, the chat has gone dark, of course. So I can't see, and now I'm back. You can make donuts of it. Donuts. Rat donuts. Pigeon donuts? I don't know. What do we donut down here? I don't know if they have any flour. That's what I'm not so worried about making any bread for the burgers. Even though we should have that probably if it's going to be a burger. But, you know. We could paint some of these like brown and some of them like in a breadish color and have them lying in two different piles. That could also work. Now we have like a pile of them here soon. Groom. Well, there is the bone grinder cult, I guess. I don't think they deal in pastry maybe, but they could. Suppose they could. Oh God. Oh God. No. No, no, no. But probably yes. But no, no, no. But most definitely yes. Because we are in the Necromunda Underhive. Under the hive. Under the hive. We eat our rat burgers and mice kebab and our worms. Because that's life. That's life. In the Underhive, ja. There's my bottle of glue. There's my bottle. So I might have missed something in the chat before ground bone flour. Because the chat had gone dark. Maybe we should have made it rat sausages instead. Would have been so much easier. And technically this is scrap bits of old cables in green stuff, so I guess it kind of works out. Hey Archie. A pile of patties for the burgers. And then we'll do like a stack of breads or something next to it maybe. So we like sort of get the idea that they're gonna make burgers here in a way. Welcome, welcome in. Rat proof coffee. We're getting inventive in chat today, I like it. Or you're talking about your breakfast and then I'm pretty skeptical all of a sudden. I don't know. No, I don't want a pile of these. It's going to look too much of the same. I think that's good. We don't want too much. I really like how that sign is so much brighter than everything else. So it kind of pops no matter what. And then we're going to paint this, of course. These boards are going to get wood painted. And this is going to get some kind of a nice wormy color. Yeah, you got to take what you... Yeah, absolutely. Can I offer you a cup of rat poop coffee? No, thank you. Why don't everybody ever buy my coffee? I don't understand. You gotta take what you got in the underground. And you gotta take your yellow colors if you wanna keep painting on your warning sign. Guess I want the yellow square in the middle to be a bit more, have a bit more coverage. So making it a little bit bigger and also getting some more yellow on it so it's nice and bright before the inevitable process of dirtification begins. Because you know it's happening. You know this is happening. You can feel the dirtification, can't you? You can just feel it coming. Because that's what's going to happen with this tiny little poor sign, this innocent little sign, in just mere moments. Well, when the try. I have seen Blackadder ages and donkeys ages ago, though, so there might not be too much of my memory left. But I am familiar with it, indeed. We also have some worms already. Let's see if you can see that. There are some worms crawling around in here, actually. It's a bit hard to see. Our terminal is ready to do whatever it does with the big red button. So that side's pretty good. We put in some more green and stuff here. It's a bit moldy. So basically we need to paint this and we need to get some paint on this, more paint on the sign. But that needs to dry first, so we need to put some paint and we need some primer on those worms. It's not going to be included in the as a terrain piece, but the person working here in the food dispensary, I don't know what it's called, I'm thinking of giving him like a hat that looks like a cheese. As a little homage to Dennis Leary. because he's in Demolition Man and they eat rat burgers there in the underground where they live. And he had a bit, it was aired on MTV a long, long time ago. A long, long time ago. And where he tells somebody to put on their cheese helmet, basically. I don't remember the exact words, but rat stew, yeah, rat stew in the trenches, yeah. I don't remember the rat stew, but that seems about right. I'm probably gonna add like sculpt the rat helmet thingy for whoever is gonna be working here. Rat burger? Sir, would you like a rat burger? Maybe some fresh worm would be better for you. Mild coffee with sugar substitute. Substituting dandruff. Oh my god. Yes, 40k is in the future. That is very true. It's in the 39th and 40th millennia. Hence 40k, of course. Now, a long time ago, that's Star Wars. Star Wars is a history documentary. It's not a future movie. Which I think is hilarious that some people miss, actually, to be honest. So sign there. Color on these. And I think this glue strand. Oh, got some paint. I'll leave it. Yep. You have yet to see even see the new Star Wars movies. That is impressive. Or you're just super not into it, maybe, or getting a bit scared about what, because people say all the bad things about it. I like the new movie. Rogue One was a good movie. I liked it. Yeah, it's mainly bad things people tell about. I really like the new Star Wars, the sequels. I like the sequels way more than the prequels. They reminded me a lot about the old movies, and they did like the whole a similar thing happened in episode 4, 5, 6 as well through there, but nobody cared about that. Somebody even complained about the lack of lightsaber fights, and it's like, have you seen the original Star Wars movie? There's literally one lightsaber fight in each movie. Literally, one fight between two people in all the movies. Like, what? Yeah. Congratulations. And in like the sequels, there's like, oh, let's have a couple, 2, 3 lightsaber fights here and there, you know. Mandalorian was, I started not liking it super much, but it grew on me. Okay, when you're writing signs, and this is what sign making, not sign making people that try to do signs, you make mistakes. They don't count their words and spaces. Yeah, Mandalorian really grew on me in the end. I liked that he changed his ways and things, especially since they started out so like hardcore. This is the way, and I was like, okay, this looks like an old Clint Eastwood western, but in space. I'm the cool hero. That's the cool hero thing alone. Yeah, poo poo poo. Then it's like, wow, this guy has a personality, and wow, this is good acting. This is good. So it actually surprised me. I mean, I looked at it. I'll watch anything Star Wars, at least once, for sure. No spoilers. We ain't spoiling nothing. Because that's not gonna fit. So if we do it like more compressed in the letters, we could write danger. It's gonna be very dirty in the end, so I'm not I'm trying to be a bit careful because it's like an official sign. It's not like the Ratburger sign, which is handwritten. A bit more yellow on that side, but whatever. We can also fake that by painting in more black and cutting it off. We don't even have to paint in black, actually. We can just go with the pen while we have it around, you know. And then we cut up about as much as we painted in, and hey, our text is more centralized. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Oh, I heard George Lucas was going to write for one of the new shows as well. Actually. Or was it for the second season? I don't remember. George Lucas was anyway going to be involved somewhere again. So that can be pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. I think he knows what he's doing because it has a good character development, the show, and it started out very. We made this in the early 80s, late 70s, like the original Star Wars. So it really pulled all the old school Star Wars fan in, and most people love a Mandalorian anyway. So yeah, I think he did some good choices in how things were done. That makes me happy. My problem with people who are complaining about the sequels is that most of them are complaining about shit ass things they never complained about in any case, because that woman runs around and do things all of a sudden. It's like, how can she use the force all of a sudden? Her, yeah, because Anakin Skywalker wasn't pod racing an exploding robot when he was like 7. Don't hear you complaining about that. Or Luke Skywalker, who was too old, according to a certain wise Jedi master, and still could learn the Force on his way to Alderaan, and then, you know, quickly be super cool. Nobody complained about that. So maybe the learning curve isn't really the issue in many of those cases. I like them. I think Rey is a good character. I like Kylo Ren because he is an idiotically spoiled brat, which is exactly what he is. Basically, I liked how those movies went along. There's a few bits here and there that is like, this is a bit try-hardy to be like this and that, but in general, I like them. I'll stand for that. You don't have to like them, that's okay. But please just don't like them for a good reason. If you don't like them, and if you haven't even seen them, I mean, well, you should. You really should. If nothing else, they're Star Wars movies. Yeah, and especially if you look at like the original the Star Wars movies today, with like, gender roles and whatnot and everything, I mean, Han Solo is such a creep. Such a creepy dude. But it's like Blade Runner, which is a brilliant, beautiful movie. But oh my God, the character and their character traits and how they act. It's like watching a Humphrey Bogart movie made in the 70s. Yes. Yeah, and all the extra things around with the Star Wars universe and what Star Wars, the original Star Wars movie did for movie special effects, if nothing else. Because they literally rewrote the book on how to film things. Programmable digital camera tracks and all this stuff. But it's the same with Blade Runner also. This from like a view of cinematography, that movie is a masterpiece and a classic. But if you look at it today, oh yeah, and original the thing with the original Alien, I think that holds up actually. Yeah, but and the funny thing about it, I think it holds up as a good movie still. That's the best part with Alien. Have you read this about there's an like a guy who writes reviews for movies and it's like I've been working for this 20 years but nothing will ever beat my wife's review of Alien. It's like basically it's like the lady with the cat says something is bad. Nobody listens to the lady with the bad cat. In the end, the lady and the cat survives. That's her review of the movie, and it's like, yeah, that's fair. That's basically the plot of Alien right there. Now, Alien is really it's also beautifully made. I don't know if they needed to go on after the second movie, but some people like more of the things that come after as well. A bit. The is it the latest one? Which is like sort of prequely, isn't it? What is it? It's Prometheus, or what is it called? I didn't even finish watching that because the characters were just stupidly written. I just know. I know that the theme of Alien is nobody listens to the people they should listen to and everything goes to hell. But nah, it was just too much. Oh, yes. Now we're getting into the real classics. Like super old classic things. Okay, we don't want to make this too dark brown, these things, because we're gonna have to have some brown for our rat bagas. Rat bagger? Can I interest you, sir, in our famous rat bagger? It goes very well with our shroom salad. Or maybe you are a warrior, sir, and you would like your meat fresh. We have newly caught fresh worms from the vapor pipes on the back here. Quality worms, hardly radioactive at all. Yep. That's what I don't like about the new Star Trek series. It doesn't have this same. They changed it so much, and they're like, oh, we're gonna make it. They went into the dark and gritty, and I don't like the way they film it at all. or anything. It's just, oh look, we're gonna make Star Trek into space action. Oh yeah, there we go, Mandalorian. Also rewriting how to freaking film things. Their digital set design. Oh my god, that is beautiful stuff. That is just amazing stuff. Oh, we're not gonna build this huge landscape. We are gonna just have it digitally on like a 270 degree screen behind the actor, so it looks like they're there. Turning off the twitch, rest your brains. Have a nice rest. I will see you when I come home. Yeah, they have the backdrops, and then they have back to building things again, like anything that is in front of this huge screen that they have in the background. But the environmental things they can do with thanks to that screen, so simply within a budget of a TV show, is just slightly mind-blowing. But there we go again. Star Wars rewrite, something Star Wars rewriting how to make the thing. Once more. Okay, getting some browns. Let's, as I said, we're probably not gonna see all the danger sign talkings, because we are browning this down quite a lot. I mean, it's a very watery brown. We don't want it stained and old, and especially around the edges, of course. But we wanna be able to slightly make out the word danger, Will Robinson. Well, not Will Robinson. Actually, could be. Could be a guy named Will Robinson living in Necromunda Underhive. You never know. Yes. Yeah, that's the beauty of their big screen thing. How they have managed to marry it in to everything around it. Yeah, so like right above these double pipes, because that's the dangerous pipe. Everybody knows that a pipe that comes out of the ground and goes directly back down for no apparent reason obviously is a dangerous pipe. Don't touch it. Yeah, and the well, okay, well, one is, I don't know, maybe there might be some lurkers. That's I guess we're not talking too many details because Mandalorian is still sort of freshish, new and stuff, so let's not. But that really cool thing that happened in the last episode. That was so cool. Yes, very good use of puppets and stuff, as always. Them Star Wars folks, it's almost like they know what they're doing sometimes. Da da da. Some more dirt inside here, because when you're looking at it from this angle, it doesn't look dirty enough at all. And some dirt that splashes like over the sign and the wall, so there's like a splotch for it, so it looks like it's been here for a while. Yeah, I liked it. I'm not sure because the danger sign, the text is so small. I might go in with the pen and do some. Huh? You haven't see? It's a good thing I didn't tell you what the cool thing was in the last episode then. I have the feeling, because not everybody has had time to watch that yet. I am very glad that I didn't overspoke too much. So people can enjoy the experience. still peel this sign off? Nope. That's stuck there now. I don't have a choice anymore. Yeah. Yeah, so let's keep any discussions on that subject on a purely technical level then, I guess. So we don't ruin anybody's experience. Because we're trying to be nice. We're trying to be kind. Not just nice, we're trying to be kind to everybody. No, but anyway, I mean, there's no reason, because I mean, there might be somebody lurking as well that wants to see it and be surprised. And it's not like this is a Star Wars related stream either, so we don't really have to. And I don't know if we, oh, this washes off some of the paint. That is cool. The water. Okay, now I'm liking this sign again. No, so we don't really have to dwell into that subject too much anyway. We can keep ourselves with the rat burgers down in Necromunda. It's way too bright. Oh, that shadow makes it. Oh, okay, I understand. It's super bright up here. Oh, we can dry brush that a little bit once it's. Yeah. I am up to date with everything that has to do with Star Wars, I think. Yeah, I haven't not seen anything. I had Disney Plus for a while, so I caught up, well, actually mostly on The Mandalorian, but also rewatched some stuff. I like Clone Wars. I like the Clone Wars. They made me. They can make you appreciate the prequels a little bit more as well, because you get into a little bit more of an in-depth explanation of stuff and things. Okay, those meat patties look disgusting, so it's perfect. Let's get some red and black and some nice skin tone, like this one, and then we'll take this red, yeah. Because we're doing the worms in a fleshy sort of color. It's as disgusting as it sounds. Which again is sort of the point. Yeah, the Clone Wars movie, the whole series, the last season that they produced afterwards, and all this stuff. I mean, of course, Disney. Oh, I have seen Rebels like 3 times. Rebels is probably actually my favorite, like ongoing show, like TV series when it comes to Star Wars. It starts out, it's a little bit corny every now and then, but it's, oh, you need to. How far from the end are you? How much have you watched? Rebels. Because if you should just, like, I kind of want to say, tell you to turn off the stream and just go watch it and just binge it. I've seen it a couple, 2 or 3 times now. I'm actually 3D designing all the lightsabers from that show, so I can print them and have them hang them on a wall. Because I'm never gonna try and sell Star Warsy stuff, like official Star Warsy merchandise, because then the Darth Mickey Mouse will come and Force choked the life out of me, I guess. Only like 3 or 4 seasons of Clone Wars, okay. No Rebels yet. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I think you're gonna like it. It's a bit more of comedy, but Star Wars is a bit comedy sometimes, you know, with all the droids and silly stuff. Game? Which of the games? Is there a Clone Wars game? I haven't played many Star Wars games actually. Well, I played all the Republic games, the Star Wars Online, the Old Republic Online gaming thingy. Fallen Order. I have not played Fallen Order because I couldn't really afford it when it came out, so it hasn't happened yet. That's one of the games that's on my list of games I'm gonna get as soon as my economy allows me to, because it's Star Warsy, has lightsabers, a cute little robot, you know, all the things. But so no, I have not played Fallen Order yet. How dry is the sign? I think we can dare. I think we can dare to dry brush it a bit with some of the darker brown. And we'll pull the brown. Oh, that was a sound that I didn't like to hear. Felt like it sounded like something fell out, but I guess it wasn't like a part, maybe something that was stuck. We'll just pull, like there were some lines on the wall that goes down over the sign, not too much, but a little bit, just to make it look like it actually has been there forever. And then we can gently stab it in some of the brighter spots with a little bit of brown, so we don't get any too bright spots. You can hardly read that sign anymore. Perfect, because I didn't like the writing. Oh, that's I haven't played that either. Any of the Lego like Star Wars games and stuff. Actually, I am very hyped that Disney's gonna monetize the shit out of Star Wars for a while now anyway, so we're getting all the cool TV shows that we wanted to have. So that's cool. Which means you need to finish watching Clone Wars actually, because one of the new shows that's coming out is a spin-off from that show, or at least one. I guess they're gonna make an Ahsoka one series as well, so that's a spin-off of many things. Okay, I'm waiting for the worms to dry, and then I'm gonna highlight them with the same gooey, disgusting red thing, but we're gonna add some flesh tones to it. Yeah, it's the Bad Batch, and then I don't know what more it is that is from the animated series, but yeah. And then we get Ahsoka and Obi-Wan. So yeah. May the force of your wallet forever be with you, young Mr. Pig, Mickey Mouse, young Mickey Mouse, Lord Vader Mouse, Darth Mousius. Nope, needs more skin tone. Yeah, that might be it. I'm not keeping super up to date. I'm just like, I'll wait until these things come out and then I'll watch them. I don't have to know anything at all. I don't want to know anything in advance. I don't like trailers. The only thing I really have watched trailers for though is Star Wars movies. As soon as they're like, we're gonna make a new Star Wars thingy. Here's a trailer, and it's like, yes, I saw a TIE fighter and half a lightsaber. I'm happy. This is gonna be awesome. You don't know what it's about. Shut up. They have a half a lightsaber and a TIE fighter. Shut up. This is good. And usually. Now those worms looks like intestines. Mission accomplished. Okay. Shrooms sign, food on plates. There's a little bit of white showing through here on the side though. One of the burgers. Maybe the edges here. Let's grab some random disgusting color and splotch a little bit on the mouse kebab. So it doesn't look so flat and boring. Has to look appetizing. They're famous for the mice kebabs. Yeah, that would be. That would be. It can be. That has a promise to be pretty cool. The original Man, the Man, the Man. Maybe we finally, so people can shut up about it that doesn't know, see how he survives the Return of the Jedi. Because I have read the comic where he survives. So I know how Boba Fett is alive. Spoilers! It was spoiled 30 years ago! Or something like that. So it's, I don't know, is that a spoiler still then? Do you know what? Some brown wash on that meat, so it's like running some fat and disgustingness on it. Yeah. Let's make this restaurant as unappealing as we possibly can. Like the meat is like sweating out. The foam actually absorbs most of that. Yeah. I think yeah. So because there's of course people who grew up later than me, who hasn't had a chance to read those comics or anything. Okay. Burgers look disgusting. The worms are even worse. The shrooms are funny. We have a funny sign that says "We Has" and what they have on their menu. We have the cool computer terminal, which is like my second favorite part of the whole build, I think. We have a danger sign that I didn't even need to write anything on because we can't actually read that sign. It's so dirty. We have some shrooming going on here. All the colors is where I want them. The green goo is disgusting. Yeah. Hey, D-Ray. Lurky, love you too, man. Have a nice lurk. The lurk will take you to another place, though, because we're about to end. But now we have extended our time quite a bit by finishing off this, but I would have finished this off anyway, and since you guys were already here keeping me company, I thought I'd keep you there. Here we go. Yeah. Kind of want to make a little rat sign that says Rat Burger King. Not just to, it's a fun thing for Burger King. A rat king is actually a thing. What happens when big piles of rats nest together and their tails get so entwined so they can't get free and they all panic and run around and like a big ball of rats. It's a thing. Google it, Rat King. And if you have played Malifaux the game, you know that there is a Rat King in there that is made out of all of the rats. So weaving off topic, how about Atla? What? That's so far off topic, I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. We might get a slight laggerino as Pixel is opening a new Chrome window. Because Pixel, Pixel also didn't change. It still says Deff on our stream thingy. Hope nobody came in and was disappointed. I guess they could have asked and I could have shown them. Because I'm thinking where we should go. We should raid someone. But nobody's online yet almost. Avatar the last. Oh yeah, that's a logical actually, yeah. Avatar the Last Airbender. The animated series is awesome. I wish they ever would have made a movie about it because it would be awesome if they did. But as we all know, they never made a real live action movie about it. That's just an evil rumor. It's basically what I think, because that was probably the worst adaptation that ever happened. But the series is really cool. I like it. I like the whole bending. I like the magic system of bending, so to speak. Starving creativity. What are you doing? You only have 2 viewers as well. Starving creativity is a teacher, and she ran a charity this week where you could donate money so she could buy supplies for her students because home teaching didn't allow these students to get art supplies. So she did a fundraiser for it, and the art community here on Twitch made it happen yesterday. That it's filled up and they're done. The kids are gonna get watercolor pencils and watercolors and color supplies and learn and test color theory, not just have it in theory. So that is a let's go say hello to Buddy, unless you're here sneaking, Buddy, because then you can't have us. Nah, let's go and see what Buddy's doing. Yeah, the community did crush that so hard, and it's I'm getting a bit misled because in any way having been a part of helping people like that in such a situation is just the best. He did? I didn't know that. That's a fun fact. That's a really fun fact. All right. Okay. Let's go to... I could write in chat there, but no. You can keep donating. That is awesome. Yeah, no, that's... I'm really proud of you guys. Even if you just shared the link or was a part of it somehow and just supported it with your like positive attitude or whatever. That's what the world can be. That's what we can do if we all do it together, basically. And we can't really go wrong then, can we? All right. Well, going to toss us over to Buddy's Mini. He's another streamer that paints. I haven't really make something up. I don't know. You're getting pixelated. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure some kind of a standard raid call out. I think now that I'm streaming so often. So at another time. Well, he paints. He has his daughter, we call her Buddy, on stream often. She paints or draws, and sometimes she dances, and it's crazy. Can be a little bit loud if you're in for a very mellow thing, just so you know. But can also be super chill. They're really nice. They're really. You're getting pixelated. I like that. You have been pixelated, or you're getting pixelated. Thank you everybody for hanging out today. It's a bit shorter than usual, but I'm done with anything, and I don't really want to start and end up in half thing or so. You gave fake news? Oh my God, he didn't? I understand. Well, you caught yourself, so that's good. I'm gonna click raid now, and I will see you next time.